everybody, Jessica and Michelle here, two of the certified child life specialists at Essentia Health in Fargo. And we're going to talk to you today about mask wearing as we get ready to go back to school.
So we're going to focus on three things: why we need to wear a mask, how to wear the mask, and different ways we can help prepare at home before school starts. So why do we need to wear a mask? Wearing a mask helps protect ourselves and the people around us from catching germs that might be in the air that we can't see.
What's really important about that is not only wearing your mask, but how to wear it properly. So we're going to demonstrate on our friend Dakota here how to wear your mask the right way. So what you want to do is you want to use the ear loops and make sure to expand your mask if you have one of the procedural paper masks like I'm wearing, or if you have a cloth mask like Michelle, you're going to make sure that the ear loops go snug around your ears and that you cover your nose and your mouth completely. If you have a little wire piece in your mask, you want to make sure to pinch that around your nose so that it's covered completely.
So just like Jessica said, we want to make sure that we're wearing our mask properly. So we're going to help our friend out here by lifting his mask to cover his nose. So when he's talking to his friends, or if he coughs or sneezes, all of those germs stay inside his mask.
We want to make sure that we have our nose and mouth covered at all times, because even when we're speaking, we can be spreading germs that we don't know about. The other important thing to remember is that we don't want to touch the outside of our mask, because again, those are germs that we're not able to see. So if we think about the glitter as representing our germs, and I'm touching the outside of my mask, maybe moving it around or pinching it again around my nose or tugging at it, you're actually spreading germs, if you can see the glitter on the outside of my mask, that you might not know about. So it's really important to make sure that you're not touching the outside of your mask, and if you have to make sure that you're washing your hands right after.
So next we're going to talk about different ways we can help prepare our kids and even normalize mask wearing. A lot of times we hear, how are we going to prepare our kids for this change at school?
Well, a big part of that is just normalizing mask wearing. We're doing it to protect ourselves and others right now while we're in a pandemic. This is something that we've not had to prepare or think about before. So how do we give them control over this situation? Well, a couple ways we can do that is by play. So at home, using a stuffed animal or a doll to show proper mask wearing, and also giving them the choice of how to decorate their mask. Maybe allowing them to pick out different designs, different types of fabric, so that it feels comfortable for them going to school.
So some other ideas you can work on at home to help normalize mask wearing are taking pictures of family and friends wearing masks, having your child look in the mirror, seeing themselves wearing a mask, practicing and using at home.
That's really important to do because you want them to see other people wearing their masks successfully and keeping other people safe.
So finally, and to wrap things up, we want to make sure we're addressing one of the biggest anxieties that kids are having about mask wearing. How do we breathe in it?
The biggest thing to remember here is that we're reiterating to them, yes, you can breathe in and out of the mask. That's what they're made for, is to help us do that. So at home, one of the things you can do to help practice to alleviate some of that anxiety is allowing them to wear the mask inside the home, maybe for 10, 20, up to 30 minutes at a time, maybe while they're watching TV or playing on their tablet. So they're seeing that they're able to do this and breathe through their mask, even when they're not thinking about it. Other things you can do for coping strategies include breathing techniques, helping them to ground themselves and focus on their breathing when they might start to feel anxious about this new process. When they get to school, focusing on their feet on the floor and sitting in their desk and taking a nice breath in and out to calm themselves down. Looking around the room, seeing all of their friends also wearing masks. It's also nice to reiterate to them that this isn't forever, this is just for right now. So just like in the beginning when we talked about how to put on your mask, we want to remind you how to take it off as well. So you want to remember to use your ear loops and pull the mask away from your face, because we want all of those germs on the outside of your mask to stay just there on the outside. So if you have to take your mask off during the day for any reason, make sure you're setting it on a clean paper towel or a clean napkin so that you can easily get back to it and use the ear loops to put it back on your face. We want to thank you so much for spending time with us today and learning about proper mask use, and we hope you have a great school year.
And remember, we're all in this together.
See you later, guys.